What's up guys, it's Kara, and I've been playing Call of Duty for a long time. As a kid, I played a few private matches here and there at friends' houses on games like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 2, but my first real COD multiplayer was Advanced Warfare. I poured hours and hours into that game as a kid, and have continued to do so with every COD for the past 10 years, yet somehow I'm still awful. This has continued into the Black Ops 6 beta, as you can see by those clips at the beginning, which were literally the best clips I've hit on this beta so far. And I don't see anything changing anytime soon, so today I'm going to be bringing you all a trash player's thoughts on the Black Ops 6 beta. I'm going to be going over my thoughts on the gameplay, guns, maps, game modes, and other general opinions about this beta. I want to first say that these are just my opinions and that this is just the open beta, so a lot of what I talk about may be changed by the full release on October 25th, and I also want to say that this video is not associated with Activision or Call of Duty in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, let's start by going over the gameplay. Black Ops 6 is very fast-paced, which I personally think is a good thing. We're back down to 100 health, which I don't think makes any difference, because I find myself dying and killing people just as fast in this beta as I did in Modern Warfare 3. The time to kill might be a little bit faster, but I don't really know. I'm too bad at this game to tell. For the most part, Black Ops 6 is just your typical modern COD game with sliding, tag sprinting, and annoying jump shotting. However, you can slide and dolphin dive in this game, which I'm not totally sure if that was a thing in Modern Warfare 3. Now, the big change to gameplay, more specifically movement, is the new Omni movement system. This allows players to sprint, slide, and dolphin dive in any direction. It serves to make the game even more fast-paced, and I honestly think it's a cool addition. I remember when Omni movement was announced, I and many other players were worried that it would just make the sweaty tryhards even more frustrating to deal with, and while there's definitely the odd basement-dwelling neckbeard who has already mastered the new movement to the point that hitting them is virtually impossible, for the most part, it's just been a fun new way to get around the map faster. And as far as skill-based matchmaking goes, I will just let angry live commentary Kara cover my thoughts.
Like, what is that fucking aim? How am I so fucking bad at this game? I've been playing this shit for 10 goddamn fucking years, and I lose the easiest fucking gunfights available to me. This is just fucking insane. Like, look at this shit. Look at my team and look at this. Where's the skill-based matchmaking? It doesn't fucking matter what I fucking do, because skill-based matchmaking is bullshit. I could fucking be the worst goddamn player in the fucking world, and I'm gonna keep hitting against people like this, because it doesn't matter. It's not skill-based in the slightest. It has nothing at all to do with how good or bad you are at the game. It has absolutely fucking nothing to do with your actual skill level whatsoever. Because I know for a fucking fact I am not as fucking good as this dude going 31 and goddamn 12, 24 and 11, 24 and 13. There's one motherfucker on that game, on their team, as bad as me. One! And then they brought back the fucking winner's circle because fucking, they just fucking have to do everything in their power to annoy me. Because it's bad enough that they're fucking idiots who can't fucking understand what skill-based means. I'm gonna show you my KD on Modern Warfare 3. Look at my stats. 0.98 KD. I'm not good at this, and a 0.64 KD. And then I go to Black Ops 6, and even in Modern Warfare 3 it does this shit, but it's even worse in here. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It just doesn't make any fucking sense that I, who probably has like a fucking 0.75 KD on this fucking beta, but you can't check because there's no stats. I don't give a fuck how annoying or convoluted it is. Skill-based matchmaking should be based off of your actual fucking stats. Because me doing good against a team full of level 1s that hasn't ever fucking played the game before and this is their first match does not mean I'm as good as the people who have been playing since the pre-order beta started and haven't even closed Black Ops 6 since then. I'm not at that skill level. I never have been and I never will be. It doesn't make any sense at all, because it makes it so I can't ever get any better, because the second I start doing half decent against people that are fucking worse than me, I get put through a lobby against people that are gonna kick my ass. And you think, oh, okay, well, since you're getting put against people that are kicking your ass, you'll learn to play better against people like that. Except no, your ass kicked for 1 or 2 matches, and then suddenly you're getting put against people that are way worse than you again. So there's never any improvement, because it's all just about player retention. They only give a fuck about making you play more. You do good in one match, and you're like, oh shit, I'm good at the game, so I'm gonna keep playing. And then you do bad in the next match, but you get your ass kicked, and you're mad about it, but you're like, no, I need to play another match to prove to myself that I'm not bad at the game. And then you play another match, and you do good. So you're like, see, I told myself I wasn't bad at the game, because I just did good. And then you get put into another match with people that are going to kick your ass. It exists entirely just to keep people playing the game over and over and over and over and over. It has nothing to do with skill-based matchmaking whatsoever, and they're fucking liars for claiming that it has anything to do with your skill whatsoever. It doesn't have fucking anything to do with it.
Thank you for the passionate commentary, Pascara. The perk system has gotten a bit of a revamp this year, with each perk slot having 3 different kinds of perks that can be equipped to it: Enforcer, Strategist, and Recon, red, green, and blue respectively. Equipping 3 of the same kind of perk will give you a bonus called a combat specialty that correlates to the playstyle of the perks you selected. Enforcer, or red, gets a combat specialty that makes it so that when they get a kill, their movement speed and health regeneration speed is increased. Strategist, or green, gives a combat specialty that allows you to see enemy equipment and score streaks through walls for a short distance, as well as giving you a score and XP bonus for destroying said equipment. And last, and certainly not least, is Recon. When you have the Recon specialty, you can see enemies through walls for about a second every single time you respawn. You also get an indicator to the side of your screen when an enemy off-screen is aiming at you, but that's besides the point. You can see enemies through walls, even just for like a second. That's still an insane advantage that just isn't fair for people to have. I have gotten so many more kills through using this, and it's just ridiculous. It's overpowered. And I'm not going to be surprised if it gets a nerf at some point before the full game comes out. Honestly, it'll be for the best if it does. Overall, I really like the combat specialty system. I think it's cool that they're finally giving us incentive to try out different playstyles. Each one has their place, but obviously, like I said, I think Recon is by far the best. Being able to see enemies through walls, even for just a second on respawn, is insane. I'm excited to see where they're going to take this in the full game, though. I wonder if maybe they are going to add some more perks and add like a 4th kind of perk specialty to the game. I don't know, but I think it would be really cool if they did that. That's really all I have for thoughts on the gameplay, though. Overall, I think it feels smooth, feels good. It feels more like Cold War than Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 in terms of the gameplay and like the gunplay style and everything. But yeah, like I said, that's really all I have for thoughts on the gameplay. So I guess next we will move on to the guns. I'm not very good at describing my thoughts on guns on video games to a specific degree, so you're just going to have to bear with me while I try. The guns all felt good. AR is feeling very punchy and accurate as per usual, making them great for those mid-range gunfights. I found myself using the XM4 more than the other two, though the AK and AIMs definitely both have their place. AK's got a bit of a higher recoil pattern, but the damage more than makes up for it, with it being stronger than the other two. The AIMs, I don't really have much to say about. It's just kind of your average COD assault rifle. The XM4 is kind of the best of both worlds. It's got that higher fire rate, low recoil, not as much damage, but that's still balanced out by the other two things. The SMGs were fun to use, very quick, very mobile. The Jackal PDW is easily the best gun in the beta, not very much recoil, a pretty decently high fire rate, pretty high damage, all around a good gun. The MP5, or C9 as Treyarch has decided to call it this year, is also a pretty good all-rounder. Not as high damage, but it's got lower recoil, and it seems like it's got a bit of a higher fire rate from what I could tell. I have not really used the Tanto 22, so I don't have many thoughts on it from a user standpoint. I will say it is so goddamn annoying getting killed up close in that thing in 3 bullets faster than you could turn around or react, or dump in 5 bullets from your C9 into an enemy, into their back, just for them to turn around and annihilate you with this 22 gun. The Marine SP is a shotgun. If I'm being real, I didn't use this gun at all throughout the entire beta, but I did see a few people using it. Seems like it's good on the smaller maps, but it kind of falls apart on the bigger ones with its one-shot kill range. I didn't really use the sniper rifles a lot, but they seem good. Very hard-hitting, but pretty slow. I didn't touch the SVD a single time, actually, if I'm being completely real. But the LR762 gave me a little bit of trouble. It might be good with attachments, or hell, even the Mastercraft is good, maybe, and I'm just awful with it. But either way, it gave me trouble. In my hands, it is next to useless. I'm really bad at sniping in this game, so I'm not even going to bother beyond the, 2 games that I attempted it. I didn't really use the marksman rifles a lot either. In fact, I didn't touch the DM10 a single time, but the SWAT 5.56 is pretty good. Sometimes capable of killing a full health enemy in a single burst. Like I said, I didn't use the marksman rifles a whole lot. Most of my experience with them comes from being killed by the 5.56 in one burst, which makes me so goddamn mad when it happens, but I'm bad at the game. what can you do about it? Not a whole lot. SWAT 56, SWAT 556 seems pretty good. I guess I'm just going to leave it at that for that one. The pistols are pistols. They're alright, but they didn't really do much for me. They're good for taking out an enemy that you might have gotten down to low health but didn't quite finish off with your regular mag, but I wouldn't be going pistol only anytime soon. Not that anybody at my skill level should be going pistol only in core anyway, but you get what I mean. Probably not the best idea with these things. The Sigma is your standard lock-on Call of Duty rocket launcher. It's got free fire capabilities as well, but I wouldn't really use it to try and take out people. I've gotten a couple kills with it, but it mostly seems to be good for just taking out score streaks. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage to people or have a very big explosive radius. And that's about it for my thoughts on the guns. Like I said, they feel more like Cold War than Modern Warfare, but I think that's a good thing. I'm sorry if you expected me to have more to say, but I'm not very good at this game, and I'm not very good at explaining the ins and outs of how I feel about the gun feels. So with that being said, next we're just going to move on to the maps. I don't have a whole lot specifically to say about the maps. Fuck Babylon. I hate that goddamn map. The spawns on anything other than Team Deathmatch are an actual nightmare. And fuck Scud, too. Scud also sucks. I hate that map. Rewind is pretty cool, though. I don't mind Rewind. I like the aesthetics of it all. The whole, like, store thing it's got going on is pretty cool. Skyline, I know that Skyline is the most voted for map. Everybody votes for this goddamn map, and so does their grandma. But I think it's fun. I think it's pretty well made, at least all things considered, compared to some of the other ones, like Babylon and Scud. As for Strike, the small map game mode, I like Gala. Gala's pretty cool. I like it aesthetically, and I think it flows pretty well. Not the biggest fan of Pit, though. You can easily get distracted aiming for somebody who is sitting up high when you are trying to not get shot from behind from below. And I'm not the biggest fan of it. But like I said, Gala is cool. Feels a bit better. Feels a bit less like spawn shit on there than it does on Pit. That's all I got for maps. Again, not a whole lot, but I'm not very good at this game. I don't have a whole lot of specific thoughts on the maps than what I already stated here. So with that, I guess we're just going to have to move on to the modes. Team Deathmatch is Team Deathmatch. Not really a whole lot to it. You and the other team keep taking turns trying to kill each other, and whoever reaches 100 first wins. It's your basic Team Deathmatch. Not much to say. Hardpoint is hardpoint. Not much to say. That's a good one. You stay in the designated hardpoint to get score for your team, and you fight over it. The longer you stay in there, the more points you get. If you and an enemy are in there, neither team gets any points and the timer goes down. In fact, the background gameplay this entire video has been a match of Hardpoint on the map Derelict. Good old domination, once again, the same as it is in every other Call of Duty. 3 flags both teams need to fight over. The more flags your team holds, the more score you get. Don't hold any flags, you don't get any score. First team to 200 wins. It's a fun mode in every Call of Duty game. It's honestly my favorite mode in all of them. It's the main one that I play. Not going to be any different here. I enjoy domination in this game as well. And then there's Kill Order, Black Ops 6's brand new mode, never before seen in the franchise. It's available here in the open beta. Not gonna lie, not a fan whatsoever. I found this mode to be unbearable. Way it works is one player on each team gets designated to be the HVT or high value target. The longer you're alive, the more points your team gets, and if you die, your team stops getting points and a new person is designated. You get armor and a bit more health as the HVT. It sucks. It's team deathmatch with extra steps, and I can't fucking stand it. I leave every single lobby that I get where the mode is fucking Kill Order. I don't like it at all. And that's my thoughts on the Black Ops 6 open beta. Overall, it's pretty fun. Feels like a sequel to Cold War, which is what you'd expect because it is a sequel to Cold War. But even gameplay-wise, it feels way more like Cold War than any of the Modern Warfare games or Vanguard, which is good. I like the arcadiness of Vanguard, as I said earlier in the video. It's pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are enjoying the beta. I know a lot of people have a lot of issues with it. I know a lot of other people also think that it's the best Call of Duty we've had in years. And I don't know who to agree with. Overall, I think it's very fun. Feels good, guns feel good, maps feel decent, movement feels good. I'm excited to see the maps that we get in the full game, the guns we get in the full game. I'm fairly excited for the camo grind. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing of that. Every year, I always tell myself that I'm going to try to get as many guns as I can gold. I'm going to try to get Dark Matter or Borealis or whatever the Mastery camo is of the year, and then I always end up just getting like 4 or 5 guns gold at maximum, because I either stop playing Call of Duty or I just am not good enough at the game to do anything else, and I use the same few guns. Even Modern Warfare 3. I was going to try to get, Borealis and Modern Warfare Zombies, and I was like, yeah, this will be easy. I'm going to do this, and it'll be fun. And I've gotten enough Assault Rifles gold to get Zircon scale. I've gotten enough Battle Rifles done. I've gotten the melee weapons Zircon scale. I've gotten the launcher Zircon scale. But I've only done like 1 SMG and no other guns, and the game's been out for like a year. I did stop playing for like 6-7 months, but still, not a very hard camo to get, and I probably have it by now if I actually put any effort into it. But I don't even have it, because I'm not very good at these games, not even zombies. I am going to be playing a lot of zombies in Black Ops 6. I'm pretty excited for that. I think Liberty Falls looks decent. I think Terminus looks good. I'm excited for them to bring back the classic Prestige system, that's for sure. Will I ever hit Prestige Master? Who knows? I've only ever hit Prestige Master in Black Ops 4 and World War II, and that was back when I was in high school, so I had all the time in the world. I'm an adult now with a job who doesn't get to grind online games as much as I used to, and I am also really fucking bad at Call of Duty. So I guess we'll just see where I get, how many guns I get gold, what level I get to. I do mostly care about the zombies camo, even though I low-key think Dark Matter is better than the camo that we're getting for zombies. I can't remember what it's called, but it looks okay, but I still think that Dark Matter looks better, despite the fact that I'm going to be mostly going for the zombies one. The fact that levels tied across all 3 modes is nice, because it means I won't have to worry about getting a Prestige Master in zombies and multiplayer, and doing both will give me progress towards 1 level, so, you know, maybe there is a chance I'll get Prestige Master in Black Ops 6. I don't plan on touching Warzone at all. I don't touch Warzone at all. I've played, literally since Warzone came out, I've played like 4 or 5 matches total. I'm not a Battle Royale person, especially not Warzone. But yeah, that's been my overall thoughts on the Black Ops 6 beta from a trash player, and I'm hopeful for Black Ops 6. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like it if you did, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.